answering more questions in the Darrell Brooks case for today. Fuel Me Once here, driving instructor of the world. How are you? So can Darrell Brooks be removed and still have a fair trial? This is what the Illinois versus Allen decision was. There you had a robbery suspect who was vilely insulting the judge. He was removed several times, came back with a promise of good behavior, but then later sued the court saying his 5th and 14th Amendment rights were violated. Oh, just like Darrell Brooks. The judge had warned him several times that he would lose his right to be there in person, and he still did it anyway. He got the consequence. Now, the Supreme Court ruled that the defendant can lose their rights, especially if a judge warns that he'll be removed for disruptive behavior, and then that behavior continues. Interestingly enough, in Illinois versus Allen, it says technology should be used where and when appropriate, and the appropriate kind of technology, to give the victim every chance to be able to listen in. In this case, even though Darrell Brooks was saying, cameras are not specifically listed in Illinois versus Allen, it does use the word technology. And cameras, of course, as we know, are technology. He will have no ability to appeal this. Some other answers. Wisconsin does not have the death penalty, so the highest punishment the jury can give is life in prison. If he's convicted on all 76 counts, he's facing a minimum of 1,194 years if the verdicts run consecutively. Concurrently means at the same time. Consecutively means one after another. That's the minimum time. Victims will get to speak before sentencing occurs. So once the jury makes a decision, if it's guilty, then there's a period of time, and Darrell Brooks asked for that time to be extended, and Judge Darrow agreed today. So there will be time extended. The victims will get to, on the 31st of October, the state would have to present which victims would speak, what order, etc. Darrell Brooks would get a copy of that, and any victims that wanted to. And remember, there are 76 people injured or unalived. Some of them have multiple family members, especially parents of the children who were unalived or injured. That's a lot of people who may get the chance to speak. Darrell Brooks tries to set up grounds for appeal. None of them will work. He uses legal terms like "I don't consent" to estoppel, thinking it means to stop. That's not what estoppel means. Estoppel means you can't assert something contrary to what was just implied by a previous decision. He keeps saying, "Have I acted with dishonor?" The judge refuses to engage in that debate. He actually has acted with dishonor. In part 3, we'll cover some of the language issues.